Hey Ladybugs, it's Yolanda, and I'm going to show you my Amity Bloom inspired journals. I still want to make one more. And so these are them. I'm going to start with this one. Let me tell you, they're a lot of work, or these ones were a lot of work, but I think it's worth it. So let me put this gorgeous one aside and start with this one. So this is the cover with the frill. And this one I bought and used Amity Bloom's papers in it. And I guess you could say this is the spine. I just added this lace. And this is the back. And this particular paper is just beautiful. It's very thick. And I've actually covered it, but I left it. Okay, let me go from here. Let's start from here. So as you can see, there's fabric there, lots of beautiful lace, and it's cardstock covered by more fabric. It's actually this fabric that's covering it. This is the Amity Bloom papers, and this opens like so, and more fabric, and over there, and I just put a pocket in here, and I slipped 2 pieces of paper from her collection, in case whoever wants to do a bit more on it. This is just like leftovers, and embossed cardstock with a little bit of paint. I used this one, the Heritage Genuine. It's a gorgeous color. I'm just trying to see what color, if it tells you. It doesn't. It's a bit of, unless I just can't find it. It's like an ivory, creamy color. I'm in love with it. Okay, let's put that aside. And this is a little pocket here. Paper, and this is vintage lace. It's gorgeous. I have about that much left. So lots of pages here in the front. And of course, let's not forget the beading and a charm and these tiny weeny safety pins. Let me show you this. There we go. Can you see that? With all the charms. Okay. Where were we? Right here. Beautiful greenish lace. And I just attach the safety pin to that. Coffee dyed paper. My paper is always coffee dyed. This is a little pocket. Tag with this beautiful lace on it. Another tag, and I just put again beautiful tulle or netting left over from a wedding journal I was making, and I just put it on here. And I love these gorgeous blue colors. I love her color palettes. And then there is a little pocket in here that you can use. So this opens out, and I don't know if you can see this paper. That's why I left this bare, because it's just beautiful. It almost feels a bit like wallpaper. So writing can be done here. And this is music paper. From when I used to take piano lessons a very long time ago. So gorgeous wedding lace here. This is wallpaper that I just put a bit of, just some stenciling with this. And that is a pocket there. Some more of Amity or Nazi's gorgeous paper. The colors are just lovely. And then this is I've got the embossing card for that. Simple tag, and these are cutouts. And I've just pulled that off. Aren't I clever? Let me put my gun on. And this is just a journaling card. I'm going to put that aside to fix. And then we just have paper. I've done quite a bit of stitching. Here's also a pocket, and this is a vintage doily that I have. I've got quite a bit of this, fortunately, which I've included in my kit. And this is an embossed envelope, very simply done, cutouts from a pad that I've got. So of course this is a pocket to put stuff in, and this is some washi tape. More of those cutouts on tissue paper. I love adding tissue paper to my journals. And just a journaling card, or it can be used for something else. Again, embossed. This one is very similar to Amity Bloom's journal. Just a card, a tag rather. This is made from wax-proof paper, this pocket, with wallpaper there. I can get it in nicely. And this is, it's also quite vintage. This lined paper is from the 1960s. I don't know if that's counted vintage. I think vintage is 100 years or more, whatever. But it's old. This is washi tape, and this is from Amity's collection. And just bits and pieces. And side pocket, and I just added this with a big rose stamp and a ruffle. And again, embossing. And on this I used, let me show you, my gelatos. Very easy. I didn't add water, nothing. I just used the white first, spread it, and then I put the blue, and I used my finger to spread it to give this gorgeous pale blue effect that goes with the colors. And this is just, I just stamped this here. This is a little paper clip. Can you see this? It's too beautiful. This was off a very old necklace as well. I took this off because I thought the colors match, and it's very dainty, and this gorgeous blue pearl. Look at that. And this is a tag with some material on it. Same thing with the gelatos, and I just added, this thing is so old. I've actually got it right here. Let me show you. I've cut it up. I don't even know how old it is. It's been washed, but you can see it's full of stains. One of these flowers is included in the kit that I've made, not from Amity's papers, from Prima papers. Because obviously I can't make a kit with her papers. If you want to use them, you will have to go to her Etsy shop and buy them. So look at this gorgeous. So this is what I've been using for here. So old, so old. This is one of those altered paper clips I made. This is just a bookmark, and I added some washi tape on it. This comes off like so. Music paper and more place to journal. So this forms like a tuck spot in there. And behind this card is more paper to do some writing. So that goes in there, and it just, holds everything together. Put that in there. Some again of that 1960s lined paper that a friend gave me. This gorgeous lace with the same sort of pastel colors. And this is like wool and a button there. Turn it over. This is the middle. And again, some of that stenciling using, not the clear jazzer, where is it? Using the modeling paste, the opaque matte, and then I added this color to it. And did the stenciling, and you know what? It dries quite quickly. So this is just an index card with vintage doily on there for journaling. More cards for journaling. Bit of a ruffle, maybe a photograph there, and there's a book page, and it's also vintage. It's Emma from way back in the 50s. So some ribbon. It turned out really well. More embossing. And some more from that necklace. Gorgeous colors there. Very dainty, which I love. Nazis or Amity Blooms paper, and I embossed this index card and just used my gelatos on it again. I didn't want to do much else. And here we have her papers again. A tag that can be used in the journal or just written on. And this is a pocket, you know, I like my pockets. And here we go, beautiful paper with more stenciling on. And this is an envelope which comes in the collection. And go over a pocket using, again, old music paper. This is more from, yeah, it probably is from the late 60s. And just some little tags and stitching. I just did a bit again of that stenciling with the modeling paste on the tissue paper, the envelope. I left this plain. I thought maybe a photograph could go on there, and of course you've got your pocket. And this is the other side with a sticker. And that goes over with the side pocket. This comes as part of the collection. And I just glued it onto an index card. Then we have this little tag, also part of Amity's collection. And I just glued it onto some coffee paper. And I thought stenciling, or not stenciling, journaling or a photograph could go there. Yeah, so let's put that in there. And this is just like a little booklet again with the gelatos. So that goes there. And we have some green ribbon. This is a little pocket, part of her paper, and I just made these into little tags. That goes into the pocket. Can journal here or a photograph. Pocket there. More of this lovely, lovely paper. The embossed piano paper underneath. And some lace there. And a tag. And again, the stenciling here. Using the modeling paste, and this I did with white, not within the cream. Just some cutouts. Go for journaling, obviously. This is a tuck up with more of Amity's paper in it. Just a simple tag, nothing special. More stenciling, so it feels quite nice and rough. Here's an envelope. Oh, I forgot to put this back. This here is a tuck spot, so something small. Or even that can go in there. It doesn't really matter. And then this is, as I said, it's an envelope that I cut open. I made like a little side band there. Part of the collection. Cutouts that I added. And this is very old paper that used to belong to my mother, writing pad. Remember, I don't know, depends on your age, I suppose. We used to get those writing pads to write letters. I wonder if you can still get them. Probably not, eh? I don't know. Here's a little tag and just some montage there. A ruffle. Couldn't resist adding this because it's, you know, the style of the journal. This is that doily, that very old vintage doily. I just cut a part of it and I added this silvery beads. And there is plenty of journaling space. Journaling card. Oops, should go that way because it's got the A for Amity, I suppose. Embossed cardstock. I like this. It's just so simple, but I think it stands out. And that goes that away. This is a belly band, which I've left free to put whatever in here. Also part of Amity's papers. Be nice for a photograph and just a tag there. Pocket with some more journaling paper. And this is another pocket, and I just cut this out, fussy cut that out. No, I didn't fussy cut it. It's one of those pads where you push it out. And I thought this worked out. Maybe you can even put a little photograph in there or leave it as is, This is a side tuck. This is from a Tim Holtz paper pad from Emma. And I added, this is not part of her collection, I just added this. I thought it went nice. And this postcard, because it's got pinks in it. And that's the back. Let's put it this way. And of course this is nice for writing in. Here's another pocket. Embossed cardstock. More embossed pink cardstock. And another one. And then we have a little side tuck here with 2 tags. Tuck spot here and another tag. And this is almost like a tiny weeny belly band. Blank ticket and a tag. Further, am I going too slow? Because we still got the other one to get through. More. There's a little hat there with blue beads. Also, all with this tiny weeny safety pins. Let's open that. And, oh, that's folding back, but it's okay. This is like a little booklet that opens. And some tags. Part of Amity's collection, also part of her collection, and I just added a ruffle. Cut this out using die cuts, and a bit of a montage there, and some postcards in here. So it opens there. Here's another tuck. This is also a fabric pocket. Oops. Okay, it's got a tag in there. And this is another beautiful big tag using Amity's paper. And then I just added some other stuff on there. And here's a side pocket, another ruffle. Postcard, and this is the back page, and this is an envelope with some of that vintage lace on it, also embossed, and there's washi tape so you can put whatever you want in there, and of course that goes here. So that is the first one. Now let's quickly go to the other one. This one, I love how this turned out. I did use a Prima paper pad. I was trying to look for it now. But here is the spine, and I use that doily to cover it, and it does go over some cotton fabric here. And I put a ruffle on the back. And this is the side of it. And it's got lots of gorgeous charms as well. And there's that flower, which I've added into my kit. So I made a kit from these papers. Here's the kit, and it's got all sorts of everything you need except the coffee dyed paper to make this journal, or something similar anyway. So let's put that aside and we can just leave it here. It's so tatty and old. So we have some broderie anglais fabric here, and this is another soft fabric I used there. And there's a ruffle, a lace ruffle, bulb pin with a leaf charm on it. And then I added some of these buttons. Okay, let's get on. This is a pocket, so you can put something inside there. That doily wallpaper that lifts up. This is a pocket, you can put something in there, and this is gorgeous also lace, vintage lace, which is included in the kit. A small piece because I don't have much. And a bit of a collage there. Lots of journaling space, that same pocket here. And maybe a big photograph here or whatever, you know. And this is just that broderie anglais. Some lace I put on here. And more lace here. And underneath this you can see that vintage lace. It's just too beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, so moving on. So this is the side, which I've torn. I'm trying to think what this collection is called. I should have had the pad ready to show you guys. But anyway, I made a pocket here. Beautiful bridal lace, wallpaper. And this is paper ribbon that I have in my stash. So there's a little pocket there with a journaling card. And you can put other stuff. And of course, there's a little pocket in here. Then we have this gorgeous side pocket. I mean, these colors are just so soft and gentle, and it's just gorgeous. And this is a big card. It goes in here. Then we have a little tuck spot here. And this paper, oh, so nice. Big tag. More of that vintage doily on it. And there's also lots of pink stitching and a slightly darker stitch, which I'll show you somewhere else than I used somewhere else. And this is a pocket here. Collage of this here. It's really old, and I just love it, of course. And just some bits and pieces there and lace. This is an envelope. I mean, don't you just love this clown? Look at him. Little pocket here. Admit one, as usual. And inside, and then I did a collage of this beautiful embroidered lace here. And I thought maybe a little photograph there would go nicely. Tissue paper, collage, and another card, some more of that stenciling with the modeling paste, and I outlined this just like Amity does, or Nazi, to write in, and of course I just added hearts. Some more, I love feeling it, embossed pages, just using the gelatos to color them. Stitching here, stitching there, and then this one comes out like so. And this is good. Look at this. It's so beautiful. And it's just been in my stash. I don't know how old or anything. So that goes in there. And then there's another little pocket here. Just did a collage. It goes there. So that opens that way. And there is room for journaling. And then we have this gorgeous horse here with another tag I made. And paper behind it to journal on. You can see on my die cuts more embossing and the gelatos. Let's put that in there. Let's open it. Another one with more of that vintage 60s lined paper. I mean, I don't even have to. This is not coffee dye. This is just natural. This the tea dyed or look it's got. A bit of a belly button, and I love this clown. I love this green, this beautiful minty green. This is old pattern paper from a magazine, and a little bit of wallpaper here. Go, big ruffle here, and here is a pocket. I just snipped the edge, and I love my little elf. I love elves or anything fantasy actually. And then we have, this is a another pocket. It's a 3-tier pocket. So, and it's a bit, I've used a bit of this heritage paint again. I wish I knew the color. It really, really is nice. Anyway, okay. Here we go. The big top. And there is a pocket in here with some of that, it's not chiffon, what's this material? Organza. With a bingo card. Okay, then there's a pocket here. Also a bit of a ruffle with candy floss. I just added that. So that goes in there, and we still have a pocket in here, and inside is a piece of paper to journal on. So this pocket, just put it in here. And the same thing with the stenciling and music paper underneath. So let's move on. So journaling space, another side pocket. I added some fabrics. This has got like a shiny, this tool here, effect on it. You probably can't see it on camera, but it's got the shinies on it. And this is some of that gorgeous pink wallpaper I had. You see, and there's the stitching in that darker color, which I just thought brought it out. So let's move along, Little tuck spot. Lace there. Journaling can be done there. This one opens that way. Don't you love the cupcake? And a card that I stitched around. Here's a bit of a card here, and I snipped the end as well. It's too beautiful with this gorgeous, it's like a embroidered material. So that goes there, and again that very old doily here, and wallpaper. So on this page we have a pocket with the journaling card or a photograph, and this is embossed here, and I use the gelatos again on there. We have a vintage lace pocket and another music page pocket there, and just some tags. So that goes here and here. Tuck spot here with a card, bit of ephemera, tissue paper, the envelope, the embossed one. This is a tuck spot here, and open it this way, and we have another card with some fabric on it. So that goes. Just put this back, and another pocket here with the, and I think I made this a pocket too. Yeah, I did. Okay, and I just put some paper on there. The shinies. Here's a ballet shoe. I like to call it a ballet slipper. And a weenie safety pin with the pearls. This is a tag I made. I don't think I need to take it out. It's just clipped down with that. And I fussy cut it out and put some tickets, the usual montaging. Over on the other side are some fabric samples. So here's some lace. So whoever buys this can play around a bit. So the crochet doily, embroidered, and this is some calico. And then this was looking a bit plain, so I put ribbon lace down here. Another pocket. Writing can be done. They're not just to look pretty, the tags. You can also write on them. You can put small photographs. You can stick memorabilia on there. And this space here can also be used for a photograph. And here we have another gorgeous bead. These are very, very pretty. Don't know if you can see how pretty they are. There's a little bit of green on them. And this is the second signature. So we have a pocket here as well. You know, I'll put pockets wherever I can. This is from an old sheet. It's very, this is genuine vintage as well, from the 60s. And I've got very little, so I just cut off a piece to put on here. There's some voile there. Photographs, whatever you want to do on there. This is a pocket. with another tag. I just didn't feel I needed to do anything to it because it's so beautiful. So you can journal on the back, or little photographs, or make notes on the back. More a bit of lace there. On here is not with the gesso, I'm just looking at it with molding paste that I used the cream paint on it. Just a bit of montaging, and you can still write here if you want to. Pocket here, 2 tags, and a vintage looking postcard. And I made these cuts in here. I love this stamp. So just about everything gets stamped with it. And this is just a bit of a cotton ruffle there. Another pocket with some tickets. Very, very cute. Beautiful soft colors. I mean, that pink and green, can't go wrong with that color. Embossed. Yeah, this is an envelope as well that I've used. I added these with a bit of that bridal lace and a tag. And on here we have another card, index card, bit of fabric. This is stuck on, so it's not meant to come out. And then you can write on it, or even put a little picture here, possibilities. And then we have a little pocket here with a bit of that crochet doily. Vintage, real vintage doily, and that goes back in here. Again, a montage of fabrics and a tiny bit of wallpaper there. Look at this gorgeous page, perfect for a photograph or writing. You know, it just depends what you want to do. And this has a little key on it with the pale pink bead and a green safety pin, and of course pocket up here. And this is some more writing space, just a tag. I adore these colors, I really do. And this pocket is made from a paper bag, and of course coffee dyed papers, etc. for journaling. Pocket here with cut out, also embossed, but you can still write in the middle. This is wallpaper, and this beautiful white on white. I just didn't want to do anything else. I just thought it was beautiful as it is. Another embossed card. Let's just put that in. Embossing here, a bit of that beautiful lace. And here's a pocket, there's another pocket with a card. And there's room for more in there. So this can go anywhere. I mean, you can stick it down if you want some on another page and add something else there. Lots of writing space. The vintage paper from the 1960s. Doesn't need any dyeing because it's just as is. More of that vintage paper, some more of it. Broderie Anglais fabric with the lovely, look at this charm. It's really nice with some pearls again. Had to have pearls on this. And then hard pockets that I learned from another group that I'm in, with just some tags. Again, you can use these tags to write on. You can use them to put on another page and make a tuck spot. Now where was it? Here it is. So these are all little hearts filled with tags that you can take out, as I said, and use and put your own whatever you want in there. There's another gorgeous pocket with beautiful lace, and this here I only have a small piece of this bridal lace, and it's got shinies on it, beading. It's just too beautiful, so I just put it on there. Donut, a little card for photographs. Turn that over, lots of writing space. I always leave lots for you to write. And there's also, of course, lots of embellishment. Another pocket. Look at this card. I mean, I wasn't going to do anything to that. It doesn't need it. Well, I don't think so anyway. Another embossed card. And look at my elf. I just adore this elf. It goes there. You can slide more photographs or papers in there. A pocket made with upholstery fabric that's got tinges of pink in it. Probably can't see it on camera. Here's another little, this does come out. So you can write in the tag about what's going on inside here. Whatever you decide to put. You can put a photograph there or a memorabilia. Other side of the envelope. And there's a tuck spot here with some vintage writing paper. And this is also a little tuck spot there for something small. Music paper, did I mention this is probably from the 60s, late 60s, 70s, from my piano lessons. More of that vintage crochet doily, a belly band. On here is molding as well, using molding paste. And lastly, another pocket with a big tag with the vintage doily on there. And I put coffee paper on the back so that you can write or whatever. A little bit of a cutout there. So this is my Amity Bloom inspired journal. I think her work is amazing. On the back, you've seen this. I've just added a ruffle. And there's no tie for this. I don't think it really needs it. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you back soon. Take care now. Bye bye.